what can a man do to be more attractive? So I'm fascinated to hear your thoughts on this.
Be more
I'll go
attractive.
first.
Yeah.
Who going first?
I just say
Go
to
for
be
it.
more attractive.
Yeah, attractive, like in terms of just like seeing you walking down the street, or like in terms of being in conversation.
It's a super open question, so you can have a super
Yeah, it's
open answer.
very vague. Well, what guys have to understand, no matter what you might look like to a woman, your behaviors matter just as much, if not more, right? Because you can be handsome, but if you're goofy acting and if you act unsure of yourself and you don't conduct yourself like a man, that's going to sabotage your situation.
Mhm.
So people are going to understand that part of being an attractive man is the way that you present yourself, the way that you conduct yourself, the things you elect to talk about. That shit matters.
Right. No, that's real talk. So I say this. The thing is, when it comes to being an attractive man, first of all, the game is psychological, so it's all in your mind. So I always try to tell these guys what they don't, a lot of guys don't understand this is that the way that people treat you is based on how you see yourself, because how you see yourself is how you present to the world. So if you see yourself as a loser, I'm unattractive, nobody likes me, that's what you're going to be putting out into the world. So when you're trying to attract women, they're going to see the loser that you see. So if you actually see yourself as a winner or understand you're a winner and understand you're valuable, that's what makes women gravitate to you. So a lot of these guys, unfortunately, the reason why they have these issues is because they see themselves as lesser or lower or not valuable. And that's why they have a hard time being attractive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they will never be attractive to themselves because a lot of these pickup artists and a lot of these loser guys, they hate themselves. So what they do is they look at other men talking to women thinking that they can get the thing that those other guys paid those women to do. So uh, you got to understand something. You can always tell an unattractive person by how he looks at other men who can get women. Because unattractive people who hate themselves, they always look for validation, or what do they call that? What is that thing that they do? These pickup guys do. I got to prove who I am because of the women I get or something. What is that thing they call that?
Oh, you mean social proof
Yes,
or
yeah,
pre-selection?
that is the most homophobic thing I've ever seen before in my life. But that's
Wait, what?
that shows you why suckers are suckers, because most of these guys just walk up to a woman and I can't cuss, right? It's clean, right?
No, fuck it.
Okay, well, cool. Well, who gives a fuck what a bitch think? But these guys care what bitches think because these losers out here know that these losers out here look at other men who talk to other bitches who don't give a fuck what these bitches are. So I'm just saying that you can always tell because a lot of you can even see it in the chat room. There's a lot of broken ass kids in here who can't get no pussy, who are mad at men because they want receipts, or with that homophobic stuff of social proof. That's fake. There's no such thing as social proof.
So, what do you mean by homophobic?
Well, it's homophobic because what you're doing is you're not actually looking at the one. These guys are not actually looking at the woman. They're looking at the guy interact with the woman. And then they're looking at the guy to say, well, you've got to look like this. So with these guys, these young boys, you've got to, work out at the gym. You got to lift weights and you got to look good. And you got to wear suits and look at the woman I get. And that's not the game. The game ain't about these bitches. But social proof guys or these pickup guys with no game, they're always the ones who can't fuck and they can't tell guys what to do after they talk to the bitch. All they do is walk up to the bitch and just, hey, my name is Scott. You like an umbrella? How you doing? And they're like, oh, wow, he's talking to a girl. Wow, social proof. And then you have guys like us that have game that get all kind of pussy. They're like, well, prove yourself. Where's your fucking receipts, man? Where's your receipts, dude? And all that silly ass shit, man. Because they want us to, they're looking at a man. They're not looking at the woman. They're looking at the man. That's why it's homophobic.
I see. So, good point there. So, what I see all the time is like the receipts thing. I find that funny because it's like the only real, if you want to prove that you had sex with a woman, the only real proof is, take a semen sample from her vagina or just look at Pornhub and check your uploads. I didn't make a Pornhub account when I lost my virginity, and I didn't fucking film it either. So I don't know why I would need to prove that I had sex at least once because some fucking troll says, "Oh, you must be a virgin," for example. So I always found that fucking thing hilarious, especially like do prostitutes give receipts? So I find the receipts thing, especially the word receipts, I find that kind of strange to say the least. But anyway, I'll leave the rest to you guys.
Yeah, and also I would say what is attractive is a man who sticks to his word. You understand? Because my thing is that if I say I'm going to be somewhere, I'm going to be somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So my thing is that if you have game, you do what you say. So if I say I'm going to be on a live stream at 4 p.m. on January 19th, I'm going to be there. So if I'm not there, then what does that say about your manhood and masculinity? And what does that say about you being able to be attractive? Because now, why would a woman want to deal with you if you're wishy-washy, you're fickle, and you're flaky just like her? You see what I'm saying?
Well,
And so,
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
but
of
also,
That's
well,
a
let me
good
say
point.
this. Also, part of being attractive is not just getting a woman to look at you in a sexual way. Part of the attraction is the experience you get with the woman, meaning does she actually respect you? Is she late? Is she flaky? Does she value your time? Like these things matter because I often say a lot of
And
guys, they don't know how to maintain the momentum of attraction. Yeah, you got her interest, but your inconsistency is dooming you.
yeah, and if she shows up and she disrespects your time, if she's half an hour late, 15 minutes late, whatever the case is, do you say anything about it? Do you check her?
I won't. I
A lot
probably
of
won't be
guys
there.
don't.
I won't. I won't be there that long. 30 minutes. I won't be
Yeah,
there that long.
out the door. But a lot of guys will wait around tapping their watch. They won't say anything and they'll just be okay with it. Like, oh, it's okay, baby. They're willing to
Oh
tolerate
shit.
disrespect.
that's a fact.
Hmm.
That's a
Well,
fact.
in some cultures, I'm here in Peru, it's kind of normal for uh, people in general, not just women, just time does not exist in Peru. That's what I say. So it's kind of normal for women to show up like 2 hours late. I'm talking like
Two
a social
hours.
gathering in general,
I
but
won't. I won't be there.
the expectations are there. Yeah, you just simply won't be there then.